I remember there was so much excitement for our first open house, and we were trying to recruit families. And so we had balloons, we had a big barbecue, and no one came. We all stood outside the red doors, and it was around 7:30 at night, and I said, no one is going to come. And our heads were down, and I said to a couple volunteers that let's go out, let's start walking the streets. And that night, we started walking the streets, knocking on doors and saying hello to people and introducing ourselves. And that became the tradition for recruiting students at St. James, and we still do that today.
That's right.
We still recruit that way. So
door to door.
Yeah.
I think one of my most amusing experience was, of course, they wanted a Sunday service. If we had a church, why don't we give the neighborhood a service? Can't we have a choir? Well, yeah, we could help you. We could help you have a choir. Yes, we can. So we'll have a choir. Then they wanted a Saturday night service for the people who couldn't go on Sunday. Exploded like the biggest flower you can think around that grew up.
My first year, lunchtime was coming up, and I had no idea that our original 5th grade classroom, which is room 101, it was a classroom, but it is also the kitchen. And Laura Demery, who was our first principal here at St. James School, she was like, are you ready to make lunch? I'm like, sure, where are we going? Who's it coming from? She goes, no, we're actually gonna make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm like, no, we're not. She goes, yeah, we are. For a week, for a month, for probably the first year, we made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to our 2015 class every day. It was smooth and chunky, great. But to be honest with you, that's probably where I fell in love with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, even today. And we talk about it, we laugh about it, but probably one of the memorable stories is, hey, what's for lunch? And it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and we're making it every day, every year.
What was the happiest time in St. James? What is the fun, the most memorable thing you could ever think about at St. James?
I think it was my 8th grade, when I was in 8th grade at St. James. And like a lot of like the boys in the class, they were always like bang on the desk and make beats and stuff. And the one like that we made a St. James song. Like we all were like singing and like beatboxing, took a video of it. And I remember that so clearly because it was just like so much fun that we did that. And it was during the school day, and like Miss LaRue and Mr. Austin encouraged it. Like it was just like, they just encouraged that, and it was just like, I don't think I will ever like forget that, because it was a lot of fun doing it too. So that was a lot of fun. What about you, Mom?
Every 8th grade graduation, you guys get the book bags, they give out the traditional book bags, but you guys got that calculator. And I've never heard so much joy out of young adults just to get a calculator in my life. I mean, there were so many screams when they announced the calculator. What kind of calculator was that again?
I actually have it.
You still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
To this day.
I still have it. Yeah, it's a TI 84 Plus.